Tony, a bit of a costly game for us on Sunday. How's the injury situation looking?
Not great. It's probably more severe than we would have liked in a game that we were, pretty much dominated and in control for most of it. But we picked up early injuries, and first one to go was Brett Hodgson, who's picked up a quad strain and will be out for 3 or 4 weeks. So that probably mean a couple of games for Hodjo. Secondly, with Simon Griggs, who had a groin strain, and he'll probably be, he'd possibly be right for the next game, if not the one after. Followed by Benny Westwood. We lost him before half time with a medial medial ligament in his knee, and he'll be. Prognosis is 6 to 8 weeks, but knowing Benny will probably be ahead of schedule, hopefully. And last and not least is Reece Evans, who broke a bone in his foot after half time, and his season is finished for this year, and which is a real shame for each and every one of those guys for various reasons. But at the same time, we've got some couple of players coming back from injury, and a few people who are ready for their opportunity. So we've got a fairly hefty squad and depth in squad. So we're looking forward to some of those guys getting their opportunity.
And were you pleased with the way the best of the lads pulled together and the performance against Wakefield on Sunday?
Yeah, it was. There wasn't any bad performers, and there was a lot of outstanding performers, and a couple of 2 or 3. And I thought Louis was outstanding. I think he was very, very strong in all aspects of his game. Also, Ryan Atkins with his block-busting runs and try-scoring feats. He was very, very strong again, and Chris Bridge, filled in at fullback in very, very good form, and good goal-kicking form as well. So there were some outstanding performance, but I think across the board the team performed pretty well.
We've got Catalans coming up this weekend, and they're difficult opposition at any time in the season, but they're a big physical side to come up against going into the playoffs in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, which is good. That's the sort of team that we want to be playing against. I think it's now time to hone in on some tough games and get ready and toughen yourself up for what is going to be a tough final series. That's good for us. We need to be playing against good opposition, and we'll certainly get that this weekend. They're a very good team. They've been very consistent up until probably only within a week or two. They probably had a dip in form last week, which is a little bit out of character for them because they've been one of the form teams of the competition. And we'll look forward to a good challenge and a difficult match by all means. But they're the ones that when you get on top that you feel the most satisfaction. So we're looking forward to that.
And we have struggled over there in the past couple of years. Is it difficult to adapt to playing over there, the different climate and the conditions? Oh yeah, that's part of the challenge. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Travel and climate and different environment, and we don't have to travel a lot in Super League, and so for players it's not the norm. If I think when you do that regularly, you get used to it and become accustomed to it. But when it's fairly spasmodic, I think it takes some doing, but that's all part of it. It's a good experience for us, and we'll look forward to it, and look forward to overcoming all those obstacles. That's part and parcel with sport. And as a team, we're approaching the 1,000-point mark in the league, and that's a very significant milestone. It shows how far we've come as an attacking side. Is it pleasing to see as a coach how many points we've been able to collate during the season? It's nice to be entertaining, and I think we certainly fit that category. And it's more how we've scored those points and the style and manner in which we've done it. I think is a good reflection. We don't follow that closely about. Particularly the try scoring, and I'm going to say that this club has been a try scorer, point scoring club for many years. I don't think it's anything unusual in terms of maybe achievement of ultimate points, but I think it's had the capability to score points for many years. It's you know, what probably doesn't get mentioned often enough is, we probably mention it a little bit more because it's a reflection of our commitment to one another, but our defence is number one in the competition at the moment, you know, and we've either fluctuated from first, second or third in the last couple of years over with our defence, that's something that we're very proud of, and it does, you know, I think it indicates the commitment that the players play with for one another, and you know, so we're quite proud of that record rather than the point scoring record, if you like.